Food security is the ability of a country to feed itself. When Hurricane Dean swept through the East Caribbean in August of 2007, the islands of St. Lucia and Dominica could not produce enough food to feed their own communities. This is why Oxfam, with the support of ECHO, the European Commission for Humanitarian Aid, and DFID, the UK Department for International Development, was able to extend its Hurricane Dean emergency recovery program to help the non-banana farmers recover from the hurricane damage. On both islands, most non-banana farmers are women.
We visited the various persons, the various farmers who were affected, and the farmers themselves told us what their needs were, what would assist them in getting back to production, and of course with the assistance of EU and Oxfam, we were able to supply them with seeds, mainly vegetable seeds and inputs, fertilizers and pesticides, which are really short-term crops which would assist them to bring food on the table immediately, say within 3 months, or within, say, for example, 8 weeks, and the excess they will be able to sell so that they can get some money. We were aware too that they would not have income to get laborers or persons to assist them on the farm. So there was a sum of money, 500 in the first instance within the 3 months.
These are some of the women farmers from Mon Prospe. Mon Prospe is an area in Dominica famous for its vegetables. These farmers have to trek 30 minutes to their vegetable gardens each day along a narrow track. They don't even have a wheelbarrow to transport their produce from the farms to the village.
After Hurricane Dean, the things that we had on this plot, like let's say we had carrots sown, it washed away, the seasoning, everything washed out. But there are some things that stayed, you know. And then we got some assistance from Oxfam ECHO that helped us a lot. So we could pay our workers and buy seeds, you know, and then restart. So right now we harvesting steady.
On the other side of Dominica, another female farmer struggled to recover from the hurricane. She and her husband had started their farm from nothing 20 years ago. Within 2 days, they had lost everything.
You know, it's like starting all over again. So that's why I'd say I was kind of depressed.
With materials and support provided by Oxfam and ECHO, Rose is rebuilding her farm.
I didn't have a choice than to just do something to continue back to be on my feet again.
Her husband made a makeshift greenhouse so she can cultivate her seeds, and Rose has diversified into growing flowers to bring in extra income.
We also realized that after the hurricane, what we have lost, we may not regain about 100%. We have to believe in our ability to bounce back, and we all have that ability. Most of our income comes from agriculture, and this income would no longer be there. You can imagine on a small scale at the level of the family how it's going to affect the family, how it's going to affect the communities, and by extension the country.
Vincentia Fatal, a non-banana farmer in St. Lucia, belongs to a cooperative, which is a pilot for Oxfam's Market Access Initiative. This means that unlike the banana farmers in Dominica, her entire income does not rely on her selling her produce at the market herself.
Big problem in St. Lucia where we import a lot. Almost everything is being imported.
Out of the program which focused on non-banana farmers, we have strengthened women farmers organization. We never had this before. So that is really a plus coming out of this program. And what we are seeing is that they are already talking cooperative, and they may be talking further market access.
In St. Lucia, the women farmers also gathered to celebrate.
Women, don't depend on men, do something for yourself. So I feel like